Hello traders, this video is about how to day trade the last week of the month. How to day trade the last week of the month. Let's get started. There is a tutorial that we call how to day trade the first weeks of the month. Alright, if you have not watched that video, please do so before watching this one, because you want to understand what is taking place the first week of the month. It's a very difficult week for day traders, especially the new traders, the ordinary traders will find it very difficult to day trade the first week of the month. However, it is easier to day trade the last week of the month. All right. Now, so in the previous tutorial that we call how to day trade the first week of the month, I explained to traders why it's so difficult to some day traders, to trade the first week of the month, and also share with traders, the strategy that they must adopt, to make a better decisions. During the first week of the month, there are major economy news that are released, and the market are volatile. Some traders that are technical traders who do not combine the technical trading and the fundamentals, traders that do not pay attention to the economy news can be in a serious problem. So sometimes you will see these type of traders will be making money, throughout, the week, and then suddenly the first week of the month, they may even wipe out their trading account or lose, a substantial amount of money during the first week of the month. It's not because they can't day trade, but they don't know what is taking place, and they don't have a plan, for the first week of the month. However, during the last week of the month, it is quite easy for day traders, especially the technical traders, that are using convergence signals to make a lot of money. All right. And I will explain to you why. The most important thing is understanding, why is easy, why is it easy, why is it difficult? You want to know what is taking place, what other market participants are doing, what the professionals are doing, what the hedge funds are doing, what the banks are doing. You want to know because these are, big market players, all right? The first thing that we want to understand is that during the last week of the month, a monthly candle is about to close. So if you're on a monthly chart, you may say to me, George, I'm a day trader. I don't want to know what is happening on the monthly chart. I can laugh the whole day about that, but I don't have to laugh. But you need to know what is happening on the monthly chart, even if you trade on a 1 minute chart or 2 minute chart or you are a scalper, So you see a monthly candle, is being developed throughout the month, but suddenly we got only 1 week left. If you do computer, if you play computer games, the last lap, do you do racing, do you play computer games, do you do racing when you are using the computer games? The last lap, the last week is like the last lap, So everybody need to catch up, That's why you have to understand. That's the last lap, the last week of the month. So a candle, suppose you were here, this candle here was, going up, going up, going up. Now we got only 1 week left. Very often, the market would like to bring the price, to a resistance level, or would like to bring the price to a support level. You want to be very, very careful. As a day trader, you will take advantage of those opportunities because the market will be directional. It will be going to point B or point B, point A, So if you look at this candle here, all right, let's go to the weekly chart. So I want to highlight this candle here. This is the month of November in 2013, all right, 29th of November 2013, all right. before I continue, I want you to grasp what I'm saying here. All right, it's very important so you may understand what is taking place here. 29. This is, you see, this is the candle here. 29. Yeah, this you see this candle here. Okay. If you pay attention to the pink trend line that I draw on these charts, okay, you can see that during that time, this November, where are we? Okay. November 29, this is the candle here. The price was trying, okay, to retest the pink trend line here. You'll notice that very often. All you need to understand is that when we are in the last week, the price will try, okay, to hit a target level or to hit a support level or to hit a resistance level. You will see that sometimes when the price is going down, the price is looking for a better support level. But then, because the market wants to bring the price to a certain level, always, the price going for, you see, it went up from here and stopped here, and then come down here. These are not by mistake that the price is changing direction. Nothing is just happening. There are decisions that are made for different reasons. All right? So, very often, when we are in the last week of the month, it's not compulsory that the price, okay, at least come near, okay, a resistance level, a support level, or a trend line, or a conversion point. And this is beautiful. And you will see very often, you can make excellent, beautiful day trade during the last week of the month because the price, okay, is going to a resistance level or a support level. Another thing we need to understand during the last week of the month, so suppose, okay, you were day trading the whole month, okay, now you are in the last week of the month. If you were making money, okay, throughout the month, and now you are in the last week of the month, what's going through your mind? You want to protect your profit, yes or no? You want to secure your gains, or you want to take some profit, okay? So during the last week of the month, there are adjustments that are taking place. Okay, traders are taking profit. They are securing gains, okay? They become risk averse. They are not opening position anyhow anymore, but they are just, okay, adjusting their portfolio. If the market was bullish during the first 3 weeks of the month, and now we are in the last week of the month, okay, it's a euphoria. The market has been bullish the last 3 weeks. The dominant force is bullish. There is a high chance that during the last week of the month, okay, we may see the week may begin again on a bullish note. But as we are approaching the end of the week, end of the last week of the month, there will be a profit taking. This is normal. You see this candle here? It went up all the way here and then come back down. The previous candle was very, very bullish, you see? Very tall candle, telling us that the bullish momentum is, okay, strong. Now, the price is approaching the target zone, which is the pink trend line. You see, the price went near the pink trend line, but at the same time, you know, traders are securing their gains. So as the price is going up, they may move their stop loss, they may secure their gains. As the target is hit, there is one group of traders that will take profit straight away. Some of them will take profit at the beginning of the last week of the month. Some will take profit at the midpoint of the last week of the month, which means that on Wednesday of the last week of the month, they will start taking profit and taking some profit, securing their gains. This is taking place during the last week of the month. One thing I want you to understand is that if the month has been bullish, okay, during the last 3 weeks, at the beginning of the last week of the month, there is a high chance that the market may continue on a bullish note. But as we are approaching the midpoint of the last week of the month, there will be a profit taking, there will be a portfolio adjustment. Trader will take profit, trader will secure their gains, day traders, okay, will secure their gains. And, okay, they don't want to give back their profit because they know that a monthly candle is about to close. Another thing you want to understand, There are candlestick patterns that are formed. There's one here, you see here. There you see this bearish candle, okay? See this bearish candle? And two have, one is bearish, one is bullish at a support level. Traders that are using candlestick bar do not use the candlestick pattern anyhow. Use them at the key support and key resistance level. This is a bullish pattern here. All right. Now we will expect this candle to be bullish, and provided that it finds support above the high of this one here, and this from here, everybody was buying. Sometime you have to understand during the last week of the month, we may see, okay, a candlestick bar, all right, a candlestick pattern, and trader will play it during the last week of the month, bringing the price to the target zone. This is very important for traders to understand. So during the last week of the month, we will have profit taking, portfolio adjustment, okay, profit securing, okay, and also the euphoria. The euphoria is what? The market has been bullish the last 3 weeks. During the last week of the month, the bulls are very excited. They want to buy again because they know that they have won. On the other hand, if the market has been very, very bearish during the last 3 weeks of the month, now we are in the last week of the month, okay? The bears are happy. They know that they are the dominant force. They will be happy to continue to sell. But during the last lap, or the last week of the month, the last stage of the month, which is the last week, okay? If the market was bearish, okay, throughout the month, okay, during the last week of the month, the bears that are selling know that they must take profit because a candlestick bar on the monthly chart is about to close. So they don't want to give up their profit, so they will be moving their stop loss, okay, very close to the price, and they will be selling gently. And also because we are in a downtrend, the market was bearish, what is happening? The price is looking for a better support level. Sometime you will see it, the price will go down and hit the support level that the market is looking for before changing direction. Let's go back to the monthly chart. This is very important for traders to understand what is happening, okay, during, okay, the last week of the month, okay? Look at this candle here. We are on a monthly chart. You may say to me, George, I'm a day trader. Why are we on a monthly chart? Okay, this will allow you to make excellent decisions. If you are day trading, you can use the opening price, the closing price, the high and the low of a monthly candle. Let me say this again to you. If you are day trading, you can just go on a monthly chart and draw the high, the low, the median line, okay, the opening price and the closing price of a monthly candle, and then switch to a lower time frame to use your technical indicators or to draw your trend line to make excellent decisions, okay, on the edge. These are powerful key levels. So you see this candle here. Let me draw lines on a previous candle as I explained it to you, the high, the low. I want you to pay attention to this candle here. So we were on this month here. So the month was bearish. Come the last week of the month. So be careful. We draw the high. We know that these are key level. So I'm drawing the low of this candle here. All right. I'm drawing also the high of this candle again. Look, I'm going to color the low of this candle into orange. Pay attention carefully. These are key level. We can do exactly the same thing here also. The high, the low, the median line, the opening, and the closing price. Just leave them on your chart and see the reaction on the price at those key levels. So pay attention to the orange line, okay? Let's go to the, hopefully we'll see on the weekly chart. This is 28th of June, okay? The candle, this is on the monthly chart. We are in June 2013. June 2013. This candle here, pay attention to this orange, okay, line. We're going to go now to the weekly chart, and I want you to pay attention carefully. June 2013, hopefully we'll see on my chart, is here. Here, this is June. Look at this is the, do you see here? Okay? So, The price was going down, okay, going down, and came near the support level. So as the beginning of the month, which is here, you see this candle here. In fact, yes, beginning of the month of June 2013, this is the first candlestick bar, second candlestick bar, third candlestick bar. The price was going down looking for a support level. That support level was the low of the monthly candle that I was showing you, okay? So the price hit it before, it hit that support level before, okay, the last week of the month. Look, the last week of the month, the price, because the price looking for a better support level, because we hit the support level that we are looking for, the price found a support, and the last week of the month it became bullish. Very nice, isn't it? Very nice, okay? Very nice. Let's go back again to the monthly charts. So, during the last week of the month, you want to pay attention to the monthly candle carefully. All right? So, we were talking about, okay, this candlestick bar was bearish, okay? But after 3 weeks, the price hit the target zone. The last week of the month, because we are at the support level, the price changed the direction. The bulls, the bears that were selling before knew that they hit their target. They are at the support level. In fact, the low of this candle is also the high of this one here. So we are in the zone of the high of this month and also the low of this month. When the low and the high is equal for two different candles, that key levels become so important, okay? It's one example here, all right? Now, I want you to pay attention to this candle here, all right? Pay attention to this candle here. Again, we can do exactly the same thing. I want to remove this, my orange line, because I don't need it. I don't want to remove all this line here. I need them for something else. So my apology to traders. The stock that we are looking for is a Biogen, okay, Incorporation, American stock, okay? So look at this candle, okay? I want you to highlight, okay, this one, the low. I'm just going to have, because the market was bearish the last 3 weeks. You want to see which level are we approaching? Which support level are we approaching? We were approaching, okay? I don't want to move my green line. I'm very careful because I need them on my chart. So we are approaching. You want to know where are we? Which support level are we looking for? Check it on the monthly chart. So check the high, the low, and the median line of your candlestick on your left-hand side. So it looks to me we were approaching the low of this candle when we were here. I'm going to color that line, okay, into red, and we're going to switch again to the weekly chart. Okay, I want to show you here. This is the 4th of April. Okay, this is okay, the month of April 2014, month of April 2014. Okay, so let's go back to the weekly chart and see what has happened the last week of the month. Okay, this is April here. So 11 of April weekly, 17 of April, 25th of April. This must be the last one. That's it. This is the last candle of April. This one here. If you are looking on the top left-hand corner of my screen, you will see a small window, Friday, April 25th, 14. Looking on the top left-hand corner of my screen, you'll see that Friday, okay, April, the 4 represent April 25th, 14, 2014, okay? Here, this is the last candle of the month of April. Look, these candles, all right, you see here, it opens here, went up all the way here, but closed below here. Now, so the month has started here, bearish, was bearish. Looking, anytime you hear the word bearish or you see a bearish candle, in fact, was going down previous month, and it continued. So was bearish, but still people were buying because of the tail of this candle here. These are support zone. So it opened here, went up here, closed down. Okay, here again, went up, closed down. Now, finally, because the market want to bring the price near the red line, Price going down, price looking for a better support level. You can see that some aggressive buyers were buying here on top of this level here, where the price hit this level, okay, which is not to buy. It went up, okay. So, but the market preferred this support level, all right, okay. So this is the third, this is the second week of the month, so the first week of the month of April, second week of the month of April, third week of the month of April. That's the final week of the month of April. You have to understand, because you see, again, the price hit the target zone, which is the pink, the red line, all right? It's a support level. And now it's changing direction here. That's why trader continue to buy it. Price change direction, they bought it again, that's why it pushed it up here. But remember what I said to you, the month started bearishly, okay? So these green candles, these are bear that were taking profit earlier because they know that, okay, though they were known in the last week of the month, the target is hit, which is a support level. They came out. So more bull came in and bought it again. You see? But at the end of the month, what has happened here is that some bear did not come out of their trend. Probably they moved their stop loss and they came back again and sold the stock down. So there was earlier profit taking, which is this candle here, but then some bear did not come out and more bear joining and they sold it again. And you can see that from this point on, although the price went back all the way here, they bring it back again here at the beginning of the month of May, bring it back near the support level. You see now? It makes sense? It is also powerful. Pay attention to the last week of the month. Another thing that I need to say to traders, if the last week of the month is also the last week of a quarterly chart, so suppose we are the 1 quarter is 3 months, so January, February, March is 1 quarter. So the last week of March, the last week of June, the last week of September, the last week of December, these are also a last week of a quarter. Are you with me? So when the last week of the month is equal to the last week of a quarter, okay, we need to pay attention to the quarterly chart. Did you get that? So the last week of the month of March, June, September, and December, this is also the last week of a quarter, because a quarterly candle is closed. Let me show you. This is a quarterly chart. I recommend to traders to use charting software that can show them quarterly chart and yearly chart. Otherwise, you are not seeing the whole picture. You are a day trader, but you must see the key levels from the higher time frame. Why? You want to buy at the best support level. You want to sell at the best resistance level. You understand? That's why you need to know where are the best support and resistance level. That's why you need to know where is the quarterly chart. You can go from the yearly chart down to the 1 minute chart to trade from a key level, from a trend line, from a channel, the media line, okay? This is what we call trading on the edge. You want to know where is the price going? As a day trader, is he approaching a support level? Is he approaching a resistance level? Is he approaching a target zone, convergence point? You want to know, is he on the edge of a trend line on a monthly chart? And then you switch your lower time frame to make a better decision. The old way of trading and playing on the 1 minute or 2 minute chart is just to create too much distortion. And it's not the right way forward. If it's working for you, okay, great. But that's not the right way forward, okay? If it's working for you, okay, well, great. So this is a quarterly chart, you see? So when we are at the end of March, end of June, end of September, end of December, the last week of the month is equal to the last week of a quarter. So we must check the quarterly chart. And you will be amazed if you understand this, if you try this, you will place a simple trade, sometimes some beautiful trade with 30 pips, and you may end up taking 100 pip profit or greater profit. But as always, okay, you are learning now. You remember what we said at the beginning? You are learning now. Now, after you come out of the classroom, what you need to do, you need to go and practice. You remember the story about the pilot. The pilot will start from the classroom, and then they go onto the plane. But with a trader, you have your provisional driving license. You need somebody who has their own driving license that will sit next to you until you have your license. So you learn it. Okay, it's good to feel excited about it. It's great to be okay, to behave like a child at the beginning. But then you go and have a demo account, practice, 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 sharpen it, okay, get it right, spot on, all right, and then from there you master it, okay. You say you congratulate yourself, you have your qualifications, okay. Now, okay, the first day you want to place a trade with real money, go gently, don't get too excited, and okay, master it. What we are saying here is the theory. Practical theory to a certain degree, because I'm showing you here what exactly you need to look for and also explaining to you why the market behaves the way it behaves in the last week of the month. So when the last week of the month is also the last week of the quarter, we must check the quarterly chart. In that case, we'll highlight the low, the high, the median line, the opening price, and the closing price of the quarterly chart. And you say to me, George, I love you, all right? But I want you to put into use, okay? For me, what do I get out of it? When a trader sent to me an email and say, George, okay, I'm improving, it make me happy, all right? It's yours, okay? Okay, the key level on the quarterly chart becomes essential when the last week of the month is also, all right, the last week of a quarterly chart, okay? On the other hand, there is one more week. When the last week of the month is equal to the last week of a quarter and also the last week of the year, we must go to the yearly chart. There is only 1 week which is doing that. That's the last week of the month of December. The last week of the month of December, you'll be amazed, all right? You see this candle here, this is 2013, all right? 2013. The whole year was bullish. You can bet that the last week of the month, the year, though it's a tricky month because it's a celebration time, holiday time for many traders, but the bulls will celebrate. That's what we call the euphoria. They will start the weeks buying anyhow like a mad. They'll just keep buying, buying, buying. And your stockers, you've overbought, your RSI will be overbought, and they will just keep buying. This is the euphoria. They are celebrating. And then, but as the week starts, 1 day, 2 days, the profit taking will get in. Because a yearly candle is about to close. And also a quarterly candle is about to close, a monthly candle is about to close, and also a weekly candle is about to close. This is about the last week of the year, which is equal to the last week of a quarter, the last week of the month, and also the weekly candle itself is about to close. I'm talking about the last week of December, in every month of December. And you want to pay attention to that, okay? Maybe we can see it. I hope we can see on the weekly chart. Hopefully we can see it. Okay, I'm looking for January 14. This is the beginning of the year, 2014. Here. All right, 2014, this is the beginning. And you can see, but before the 2013, the price was going up. So you see, whenever this is what we say to trade, when you see a tall candle like this is something else. This is a tall candle like this. The market want to bring the price. You see, that's the same candle I was showing you at the beginning of the year. They want to bring it near this peak trend line. Okay, you see. So by that time, the price hit the target. So the bulls during the last week of the month, this is the last week. They sold it. In fact. They sold it because they start taking, everybody was taking profit earlier because the target is hit. If the last week of the month was somewhere here, you can bet that they will push it all the way, okay, to the edge of the peak line. But here again, the market, okay, hit the target at a conversion point and they start taking profit up to the last week of the month. Last week of the month of December 2000, okay, and 13. But you have to understand what is going through the mind of traders. If the market has been bullish, especially if you are talking about the monthly candle, if the year has been bullish, all right, 11 months has been bullish, the last month has a high chance to be bullish. If the whole year has been bearish, there's a high chance that the last, month of the year will be bearish. There's something to do also with Elliott waves. When we have the first wave bullish, the fifth wave will be bullish. Yes or no? If the first wave is bearish, the fifth wave also will be bearish. As it was at the beginning, so it shall be at the end. Have you ever heard that? This is happening also in the markets. All right? So when the price is going up, the price is looking for a resistance level, a better resistance level, a better resistance level. The last week of the month, the price will try to hit the target. So you can look for chart patterns, how to set a target for a price pattern. Which target is the price trying to hit this at the end of this month? So sometimes it's easy to know. Maybe we see an inverted head and shoulder pattern, we set a target, and we are in the last week of the month. You can bet that the professional will like the price to hit that target, unless there are some major economy news that has changed the dynamics of the market. I have not yet finished. Stay with us. The next thing you want to understand, pay attention carefully. Because you are my friend, pay attention carefully. You want to know. During the last week of the month, so we have the last week of the month, and then we have the first week of a new month, yes or no? So the last week of December, professionals preparing themselves for the first week of January, yes or no? So if you have the last week, so if we are in the month for June now, all right? So the last week of June, during the last week of June, professionals will be preparing themselves for the first week of July, because they know that it's very difficult to day trade or to trade in general, swing trading, whatever, in the first week of the month due to major economy news, which we have already talked about, how to day trade the first week of the month. So going into the mind of traders, they don't want to expose their trading account to the mess that is about to begin during the first week of the month. The uncertainty, traders hate uncertainty. And some of the economy news create uncertainty. One of them during the first week of the month is, the non-farm employment change will affect the commodity market, will affect the forex market, will affect the stock market, and there's no hiding place for day traders that do not pay attention to the economy news. No hiding place. Combine the technical analysis with the fundamental. Use the trading drill. Use the trading triangle. All right? So, because we are in the last week of the month, and soon we will have the first week of the month, which is a very difficult week to day trade. Day traders are preparing themselves for the week that is coming, which is the first week of the month. It's going to their mind, and they are very, very, anxious about it. So they will be trading, taking profit. So that's why it's so good. When traders are taking profit, it becomes easier to trade, because as the price hit the target, you can bet that they will take their profits. Swing traders will take profit in the last week of the month. So if you have been swing trading, the whole month, or you have been position trading the whole month, or you are in profit, hey, the last week of the month, you are watching the price like an eagle. All right? So especially if the price is about to reach a conversion point or a target point, traders will place a limit orders there to take profit. So as a day trader, you are watching those conversion points. If you want to know more about conversion signal, go to www.stochasticmarket.com, click on conversion signal. So the price hit the conversion point during the last week of the month, they will take profit by all means. And what is happening at conversion point? I refer you back to our website again. You want to understand what is the convergence signal. This is great signal for day traders. So during the last week of the month, we have very often excellent, beautiful convergence signal. You may see it on the 4-hour chart. You may see it on the daily chart, and it will just work beautifully. Price will hit the target, and because this is the last week of the month, professionals will take their profit and go. No one wants to hang around. The hedge fund will take profit. The big institution will take profit, the mutual fund will take profit, and they will secure their gain. They will manage their portfolio carefully. On the other hand, if they have been losing, suppose they have a messy month, it was not a great month for them, again, the last week of the month, they start preparing themselves for a new week is about to begin. They know that last week's strategy was horrible. They lost a lot of money. Now, the last week of the month, you'll be mad not to start, putting your house in order, so to speak, all right? So these are the things that is going on. What you need to understand, the center of the market is the human beings that are making decisions. So try to go into their mind during the last week of the month. I do not want this video to be too long. We can go on and on talking about the candlestick pattern that we can check for during the last week of the month and other things that we can discuss in this video. But to summarize, how to day trade the last week of the month, it is easier to day trade the last week of the month, but it's very difficult to day trade during the first week of the month. Traders are preparing themselves for the first week of the month. During the last week of the month, will take profit when the price hit the target zone. Traders, as a day trader, one must go to the monthly chart, draw the channels, the trend lines, the support and resistance level, especially the high, the low, the opening price and the closing price of the candlestick bar on your left-hand side, and pay attention to it. If the market was bearish before, check if the price approached the support level or if the price has already reached the support level during the last week of the month. All right, very, very powerful tool. On the other hand, if the market was going up during the last 3 weeks, and now we are the last week of the month, check whether we have hit the target zone or there is a resistance level that the market is looking for. Are we at that resistance level now? If we are there, you may look for opportunity to sell. Doesn't mean that sell. If you see a value signal at a conversion point, you will be happy to take it. If the last week of the month is also the last week of a quarter, we must check the quarterly chart. If the last week of the month is also the last week of a quarter and also the last week of the year, which is the last week of the month of December, we will check the yearly chart. You want to buy at a value support level, yes or no, And this will happen on the edge of a support, resistance, trend line, or channel, or median line, All right? Do not violate the market principle. Always do not place the trend on the monthly chart. Break it down, use a top-down trading method, as we explained to you, a multi-talented trading. You learn one thing, you are applying another method, do not forget what you have already learned. Be a multi-talented day trader. I hope you have learned something from this video also, and we make excellent day trading decisions. We are the GSTW 24 traders. Thank you for watching, and then we will speak to you very soon. By the way, if you like this course or you like this video, please give us the thumbs up. If you dislike it, we want to know why. We want to know. Don't just walk away. If you hate it, put it down. George, I hate this video because blah, 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 blah. You have used the word okay 100 times. All right. You'll be amazed. Trader put comment. We want to know so we may keep improving. Your feedback is very, very important for us, and we appreciate your feedback. You have any comment? Put it below. You want to contact me? Go to our website, click on contact us, send in an email. You may ask a question, and this will allow us to post another video on our YouTube channel, to help other traders. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. Speak to you soon.